day, everyone. Welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to do a nice, gentle little chair yoga class. All right. I want you to be comfortable on your chair. So when you choose a chair for, if you have one, try to find something that's nice and stable. It doesn't matter how fancy it is. Just a nice wooden chair. Hopefully it has a back on it as well. All right. But pretty well any chair will do, but a nice sturdy chair is probably a good idea. Now sitting nice and comfortable on your chair, all right? Now I want you to lean back, just relax, all right? You can relax your legs too, all right? Now we always start our class with a little bit of pranayama, just to kind of slow things down and just to connect with our breath. Prana is breath, pranayama is breath control. So we try to breathe through the nose, in through the nose and exhale through the nose. All right, so just do your best. If you're new to this or if you've never done it for a while or never done it at all, just don't forget to breathe and don't hold your breath. I will cue you on your breathing, so I'll gently remind you a lot. All right, all about learning how to relax, release the tension, work on the stress level as well. Okay, so lean back in your chair. Relax the shoulders. So we always start with, like I said, a couple minutes of breathing. So today we're going to sit in Hakini Mudra. So I want you to bring your hands up and I just want you to put the tips of your fingers together, just like a little tent. Lean back in your chair. You can bring your arms down here, your hands here or here. It doesn't matter. So this is Hakini Mudra. This just helps concentration. And if you notice when you see people doing this, usually they're thinking or planning or concentrating. So that's what it's for. It's very simple, all right? So sit back, relax your shoulders, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long, smooth breath together. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And I'd like you to continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Just slow things down. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath. Just hold it for a couple of seconds. Exhale fully. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind. And to set an intention for your practice today, focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Trying to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on the exhale, I want you just to bring your hands together and let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice smooth breath together. And at this point, I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So straighten that spine. Let's be aware of our posture at this point. Breathe. And on the next exhale, I'd like you to drop 3 fingers. Keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. Take a nice, long, smooth breath. And on the exhale, let's come up all the way. If this is going to bother your shoulders to come up this high, you can bring your arms down. Put them anywhere you like, all right? Now, sitting nice and tall on those sit bones, let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Reach up if you can. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion are activated when together. Focus your energies on breaking through barriers for one more breath. On the exhale, hands together, slowly bring them down. Very gentle with your shoulders. Take it easy. All right, hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. So I always want you just to be very aware of how you feel when we're doing our little chair yoga or any of our classes. If it doesn't feel good, please, you don't have to do it. Listen to your body, respect your limitations, honor how your body feels every day. If you know it's going to cause you pain or activate a chronic condition or an injury, an old injury, take it easy. You can try it. If it's not going to happen, don't worry about it. Pull back or skip it altogether. But keep your breath flowing. Whatever you decide to do or not do, just relax. And I'll show you a place you can go to in a couple of minutes, all right? Hands on the lap, sitting nice and tall. Make sure you're comfortable. Now at this point here, I want you to be aware of how your legs feel. Ankles lined up to knees, so you just relax those legs, all right? Your feet are nice and anchored to the floor. Now as well, you can also be bare feet, you can have socks on, or if you need to, you can keep your shoes on, it doesn't matter, all right? Now let's do a nice gentle neck stretch, take your breath. On the exhale, I want you just to look up to the ceiling, just tilt your head back a little bit, and let's release the throat, the front of the neck. Breathe. And keep that breath going. Every breath you take is long and smooth the whole time we're together. For one more. On the exhale, I want you to come all the way down and bow your head. Very slowly. Keep your back straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. And let's get a gentle stretch on the back of the neck. And be very gentle with your neck. If your neck is a little stiff, don't have to move it too much. On the exhale, come up. Take a breath. On the exhale, I want you just to turn your head slightly to the left. Just look to the left. Breathe. And let's get a nice stretch onto the right side of the neck, and this will go right into the shoulder. Now you don't have to torque your neck, just even if you go a little bit. If you want to go a little further, you can, but do it on the exhale. On the next exhale, bring yourself to neutral position. Let's go to the right. So take your breath. On the exhale, look to the right. One more breath. Exhale, come back to center. All right, roll the shoulders out gently. All right. Let's do a nice shoulder shrug from here. Take your breath. On the exhale, I want you just to bring the shoulders up as high as you can that's comfortable. Hug your ears with your shoulders and let's get rid of some of that tension into the upper back. This is a nice stretch, release of the upper back, the shoulders, breathe. For one more breath. On the exhale, come down all the way. Slow, let them go. Just let those shoulders go. Roll them out. Now if you can, I'd like you to roll them out a little more. Get a little bit more movement if you can. Roll them out, but keep that breath going. The breath is long and it's smooth. So slow it down, take it easy. All right, now sitting nice and tall. Now I'm going to show you a nice little neutral place you can come to. And like I said earlier, if you have to skip a move or if you just a few things you just really don't want to do, doesn't matter for whatever reason, you can come here to your mountain. Now the mountain position, Tadasana, is just sitting nice and tall, so being aware of your posture. Let your arms hang down. Just let them hang down and just stay right here and breathe. So this is a nice neutral place you can come to anytime during the class. And you just hang out here, relax, but keep the breath going. Here, maybe you can focus on your breath a little more in this position. And this is called the mountain. One more breath. All right. From here, hands on the lap. Let's do a nice shoulder stretch, another one. I want you to reach out with the right arm, bend it at the elbow, left hand on the elbow. Now what we're going to do here, I'll give you a quick demo and I'll let you decide what feels best for you. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently pull on my elbow, the right elbow to the left. If you want, you can actually give yourself a hug. You can hold on to your shoulder. Now the position of the arm, it doesn't matter where it is. It depends on how your shoulder feels. If you find it's better here, here, or here, you can set that up. As you go along, you can make that little adjustment. So let's try it. Take your breath. On the exhale, just gently pull. Keep your back straight. Just go to the place where you feel the stretch. You don't have to overdo it. You don't have to force your body. And if you're really tight, you know what, and sometimes you just barely move and you feel it, that's fine. Just stay there. Don't worry about it. But as you get on in your practice, your body will start to loosen up, hopefully a little bit. And if it doesn't matter again. It's all revolving around the breath. Yoga is not about performance. It's about integrating mind, body, through breath awareness. On the exhale, release. Let's go to the other side. Again, make that adjustment to wherever you need to have your arm. On the exhale, just gently. You can smile while you're breathing. You're happy to be here. Always have that inner smile when you sit down in your chair to do your little class. Wonderful place to be. Place to soothe your mind and your body. Connect with your breath. On the exhale, come back. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out, roll them out. All right. So from here, let's inhale up, exhale. I want you to lace your fingers together and palms up if you can. Reach, breathe. Just go as high as you can. Just really reach up, stretch it all out. And this is going to start lengthening the arms, the shoulders, going all the way into your back muscles, even into the side of your body, to the obliques, even into your chest. Reach. One more breath. On the exhale, release the hands. So we're going to do a nice little tricep stretch. Take your breath. On the exhale, I just want you to bend your hands back. Just stay right here if you can. So this is a nice stretch. Again, you're going to engage the shoulders, but the back of the arm, the tricep. Take another breath. Exhale up. Inhale into a gentle back bend, or just reach up to the ceiling a little more. Preparing for a forward fold. Take your breath. On the exhale, slowly bring your arms down. Gentle. Now, whenever we do anything with our arms over the head, when we're leaning back or going from side to side, if this is really going to bother your shoulders, put your hands on your hips and you can do the same thing with your hands. Even when we're leaning forward, if you want, you can keep your hands on your hips. But for this one here, when your hands are on your lap, take your breath. And on the exhale, I want you just to slide your hands down. You don't have to go far. Just bow your head, just round your back. Just stay right here. And this is a nice forward fold. This is a nice lengthening of the spine, releasing the muscles up and down your back and your shoulders, your upper back as well. Forward fold, take your breath. On the exhale, come up very slowly so you don't get dizzy. Come up slowly. All right, hands on the lap. Perfect. All right. Hands on the hips now. Take your breath. On the exhale, just lean to the right. For those of you who want to do a little extra stretch, if you want, you keep your hands on your hips. If you'd like, you can release the arm and you can bring it up and over or reach up to the ceiling. So you can do it either way. All right, so I'm going to do both hands on my hips this time, and on the other side, I'll lift my arm up. And this is a nice lateral stretch. This is going to release the obliques, the muscle along the side, a nice lateral flexion of your spine, moving your spine from side to side, engaging some core muscles as well. One more breath. On the exhale, come up slowly. All right. So we're going to keep your hands on your hips if you like. We're going to lean to the left. But those of you who want to get a little extra stretch, you can inhale, arm up to the ceiling. And I'm going to do that this time, all right? So take your breath. On the exhale. Now, if your hand and your arm is up, make sure it's nice and lined up to the side of your body, to your head and your shoulder. You're not leaning forward or twisted back. Do your best. If you can't get too straight and it's as far as you can go, stay there. Relax. Get back to that breath. On the exhale, come down. Perfect. All right. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. All right. So we're going to do today for the hands and the feet is we're just going to reach out with both arms. Now, sitting nice and tall, make sure you're comfortable on your sit bones. Reach out, bring your arms down a little lower. Let's leave those shoulders alone for a while. We're going to focus on the forearms, the wrist, and the hands and the fingers. So fingers are nice and spread. I want you just to bend at the wrist and slightly turn out to the baby finger. Breathe. So this is a nice stretch for the extensor muscles along the top of the forearm, along the side. We're going to work on the wrist, the hand, the fingers. Everything works together. Lengthening, decompressing, uncoiling those tight muscles, releasing the tight nerves and the blood vessels. On the exhale, straighten hand, palms to ceiling. Now, I should say palms down. We're going to just do a little stretch. So take the right hand and just gently press back, very gently, releasing the flexor muscles into the wrist and into the hand. And let's go to the other side. Relax the shoulders, close your eyes if you'd like. And on the exhale, release. All right. Now, for the fingers, bring your hands up. All we're going to do today is I just want you to wiggle them around. Just play piano with your fingers. Now, you can go slow or you can go a little faster if you'd like. And as we're doing that, let's see if you can round your wrists. Now, let's get a little mobility. Let's release those tight fingers. Let's move them around a little bit. Bring your hands up. And I want you to stretch them out. Lengthen those fingers. Get a deep stretch into the fingers, into the palm of the hands, especially if you're doing this chair stretch and if you're at work or on a keyboard all day. It's so important to take care of those hands and those fingers. Relax your hands. Let them go limp. Just let them go limp and then shake them out. Shake them out. Release the tension in the hands and the fingers. Perfect. Hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders out. So from here, let's go down to our ankles and our feet. So I want you to make sure you're comfortable in your chair, and I want you to bring your feet out. If you can, let's get them off the floor. Not very high, just get them off the floor. And let's do the same thing. We're gonna work the toes, the ankle, and the foot. So we're gonna do our little circles in and circles out. So you can have your hands on your lap or hold on to the side of the chair. Make sure you're sitting nice and tall. And let's go. Open up your legs a little bit. Like an inhale around. Exhale, go in and around, and pause. Let's go to the other direction if you can, round. One more, round. Inhale around, exhale, and let your feet just land on the floor. Just let them land. Let your knees fall open. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. Keep your hand on your lap. Just breathe. I want you to focus on the sensations of the breath. When you inhale, your chest rises. Always suspend your breath. Just hold it for a couple of seconds. And exhale. Feel your chest sink or lower as you exhale. Completely relaxed. This is the breath that I want you to be aware of the whole time. Every move we make, it's the same breath. It's slow. It's controlled. All right, now let's go back to those feet. Lift them off the floor a little bit, and I want you to do the same thing. Let's play piano with the toes. Wiggle them around. Let's get a little articulation with the toes and round the ankles. A little bit faster maybe if you'd like. Keep your breath slow. Move them around. Really move those toes around. Really loosen up those tight the feet, the toes, and perfect. Let them go. Bring it down all the way. Walk them back. Now, I want you to walk them back so that your ankles are lined up underneath the knees. Nice and stable, keeping your knees nice and safe. Now let's go back to that spine. Let's do a lovely spinal twist. So I'm going to give you 3 different ways to do this, 3 different positions for your legs, whatever feels best for you. I'm going to show you the first one and then I'll show you the other ones. Now, first of all, the one twist you can do is keep your legs just the way they are. Left hand on the right knee. The right hand you're going to hold on to your little handle, little side of the chair. All we're going to do is we're just going to gently twist and look over the right shoulder. Gently. You don't have to torque your back or your neck. You're moving. Even if you're very tight and you can't go very far, be very gentle with your spine. If you have issues with your spine, even if you move a little bit, that's okay. Now, this is one way. If you want, you can cross at the ankle. Right one is over the left, just like that. And crossing over at the ankles is going to give you a gentle stretch from the ankle all the way up right into your hip. Very gentle. We can do it that way. One more. If you want to go even a little deeper, putting the right foot on the left knee. Now this one here is a little bit of a stretch for the knee. This is rotating the hip, so this is going to come into your hip as well. If you want to try this, absolutely. So decide if you want to do it this or if you want to just do it this way. All right? It's up to you. I'm going to do it this one here. All right? So regardless where your legs are, left hand is still on the right knee. Right hand, hold on to your little side of the chair, the back of the chair. On the exhale, look over the right shoulder. Now make sure your back is as straight as you can get it. Shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. Even in the spinal twist, that breath is exactly the same. If you find that you want to go a little more, do it on the exhale. We always move on the exhale. Press on the knee, go a little further. Or if you need to back up, come out of it. Or if you have to come right out of it, absolutely. You can always make those little adjustments. You're going to find a place in every move we make that is just perfect. Maybe a little sweet spot. But always revolves around the breath, though. If your breath changes, if it becomes labored or if it's too fast, and you have to think about the position of your body, make those little adjustments if you need to. On the exhale, come back to center. Let's release that leg. Let's go to the other side. Again, keep your legs like this. If you want, left ankle crossed over, or if you're going to do it this way, be very gentle though, okay? So I'm going to do it with the ankle, this one here. So make sure you're comfortable. Right hand on the left knee, left hand hold on to your little handle. Take your breath. Exhale. Now the spinal twist is releasing the spine, keeping it nice and flexible and agile and supple, releasing the nerves, the blood vessels up and down your spine. Our nervous system runs up and down your spine. So really paying attention to that little part of big part of our body, I should say. So be very kind and gentle. Move your body slowly and carefully. And on the exhale, come back to center. All right, release the legs. Roll the shoulders out. From here, let's do a nice cat and cow. All right, so this is working again on that spine. So I'm just going to turn my chair. Keep your chair the way it is, but I'm going to turn it around a little bit here, just so that I can show you what I'm doing, all right? So sit back in your chair, you're comfortable, ankles are lined up to the knees. You're going to hold on to the side of the chair. I'll do a quick little demo and then we'll do it together. Again, my back is already straight, so I'm going to inhale, I'm going to look up to the ceiling. So I'm going to have a little bit of a C-scoop spine, my chest comes out. And then when I exhale, I'm going to bow my head, I'm going to round my shoulders and round my spine. That's it, all right? So just do what you can. So this is our cat and cow, all right? So let's go together. Inhale up into your cow. When you come up into this position, you get a stretch in your chest and in your abdominals. And when you exhale into your little cat, chin to chest, belly button to spine, round the shoulders, bow your head. Keep going. Follow the rhythm of the breath, inhaling up. Now, when you get into your cat, this is lengthening the spine again, releasing up and back. This is a wonderful stretch for your lower back. Meditation, motion, breath and motion. Let's do one more set, all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale. And when you finish your last little cat, bring yourself to straight, neutral spine. Roll the shoulders out. So what we're doing is we're just doing a few of them, a few breaths. You know, if you find that you can only do one and that's it, then just do one and then come back to your mountain, all right? So let's work some legs now. So this one here is called knee to chest. So this one here is going to start working some hip flexors, some quads, okay? Some thighs, some buttock as well, pelvic floor muscles. Let me show you this one here. So what we're going to do here is you're going to hold on to the back of, let's say, the right leg, just behind the knee. We're just going to pull it up, and we're going to hold it, and then we're going to come down, all right? Now, this one here, when you're pulling your leg up, try to keep your back straight. Use your arms, use your nice strong arms to help you pull that heavy leg up. You don't have to pull it up too high, even if you just get it a little bit. That's okay. If you're a little stronger, you can go as high as you like, but make sure that your back stays straight, your head is level with your spine, you're not all hunched over, all right? Use those nice strong arms to help you. Our legs are pretty heavy. So let's see if we can try this one here. All right, straight spine, take your breath. Exhale up. Try to relax, breathe. Get a little fire into that thigh. One more breath. Exhale down. All right, relax. Let's try this side here. Roll the shoulders out if you have to. Take your breath. Exhale up. Try to relax. One more. Exhale, come down, slow. All right, roll the shoulders out. All right, let's do one more. So now I need you to scooch up in your chair. Open up your legs as wide as you can. So make sure the sit bones are on the chair, you're comfortable, and that you're not going to be slipping and sliding off the chair. Back your legs up so that the ankles are lined up between, underneath your knees. Feet are a little bit of a V. If you prefer to have your feet straight, that's fine, all right? So from here, what we're going to do is a nice, called the temple pose, all right? So let me show you. Basically a squat. So all you're going to do is you're going to lean forward. And when you lean forward, press down on your feet. Make sure that you're nice and stable. This is going to work some inner thigh, some buttock, pelvic floor muscles, core muscles as well, lower back. You're going to feel this one. This is a nice one here. Now the position of the arms, shoulders and elbows lined up just like this. We're going to lean forward. If this bothers your shoulders, bring your arms down a little lower if you'd like. This is called the temple pose. It's also a squat, all right? The lower you go, the deeper you're going to feel it, the more you're going to feel it. So make that adjustment, all right? Remember, keep your back straight, head level with your spine. Don't hunch over, all right? Ready? Take your breath. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale. Push yourself up nice and strong all the way. All right, now let's stay in this position a little bit longer. Just having your legs open like this is a nice hip opener. So really working the hips as well. Let's get into our child's pose. Let's take a little rest. Now from here, if you can't, the full child's pose is coming all the way down here. If this is going to make you dizzy for any reason, don't worry about it. Just rest your arms on your thighs and just look at the floor and just hang out here if you'd like, okay? So preparing for child's pose, take your breath. Exhale. And this is a wonderful release for your back, stretching your spine out, your shoulders, your arms, if you're in this position. Child's pose Balasana is a neutral resting place, also a wonderful full body stretch. Now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking this little time to be on your chair just to rest and slow things down and reconnect with your mind and your body. Step away from everything that's going on in the outside world just for a little while. It's part of your self-care and your self-soothing. Child's pose Balasana. One more breath. On the exhale, come up very slowly, reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. Come up very slow. All right, let's go with those legs. Let's finally get those legs back together. Sit back in your chair. Now we're preparing for our Savasana meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today. Now I want you to sit back in your chair. Sit back, relax. Now at this point here, I just want you to find a place in your chair where you can just melt into your chair. If you want to open up your knees, if you want to let your arms hang down, you can bow your head, you can have your hands here. It doesn't matter. Just let it all go. All right, completely relaxed and calm. And just stay here and breathe. A couple of breaths into our Savasana. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells. Bring in your own energy to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Bring life back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes if you'd like. And at this point, I'd like you to bring yourself back up to a straight seated position. So being aware of your posture again. Nice and tall, proud on your sit bones, shoulders are relaxed. And straighten the legs out a little bit. Hands together, let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands on your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sadhana. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, thank you. That was lovely, wonderful. All right, this is something you can do for any reason when you're in a chair. If you're just hanging around watching TV, at work, this is a nice little stretch. So thank you very much for joining me, and have a lovely day. Take care.